right. Thanks, Loretta. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much, Ellen, for sharing all of your tips. I was very excited to hear all of your tips and tricks because at this time of the year, definitely, I like to be able to go back and think about what has happened in the year. And my word for 2023 was faith. I had no idea how much faith I was going to need to get through 2023. Oh, um, it's amazing how it can be so impactful and really just kind of taking that time to clear your mind. And just like on the slide that Loretta had there about preparing your heart to be open to things. And every year I have a list of words of different things, stuff that jumps out at me. And then, just having that quiet time, that whole looking up, looking within and coming up with your word to see where it's going to go. And so I've had lots of words, been doing this for a lot of years as well. And I would really encourage you, it's not just for your business. Like they said, this is really in all aspects of your life. If you're here and this is a side hustle thing for you, everything that you've heard tonight, can really make a difference in your overall life. That well-rounded, spinning all those plates, staying in balance. And like Ellen said, sometimes we get out of balance. It's just all the time we're constantly working on making everything happen. So once you pick your word, some things that I do, and at the beginning of the year, and we always talk about it at the end of the year, and then we talk about it in January, and sometimes we talk about it in February. And by April, it's like I don't even know what my word was some years, right? So what I have done, and I still use a paper calendar to go out and do my parties and different things. And so I will write my goals, my personal goals, team organizational goals. I do that on every month, and I put my word in there as well. And I don't always do every month, but I might do every other month because if I go a few months without seeing it, then it just goes out of my head. And then this year I had one of my friends, she gave me this mug and it has faith on it. And then another one of my friends, she got me a bracelet that has faith on it. So, when you share that with your friends and your team, it's amazing how it keeps popping up in different places. And both of these gifts were intentional. Both of these two friends, they knew my word for the year was faith. And so they intentionally gave that to me, which is a huge help. And I would just encourage you to make sure that you are putting that word out there. Because when you're taking the time and you really find a word that means something to you and that is really a goal, whether it is something, like move, or it is something like persevere, overcome, believe, change. There's so many different words, and it's really hard sometimes to come up with that one word, but that one word seriously can make such a huge difference. So I would challenge you to take time. It's not something you're going to come up with out of the blue. Uh, you know, Normally that's not the way it works. You really have to take some time, and then it will pop to you very often. It's just like, bam, here is my word. And it's very, very clear, but you have to do some groundwork to make that happen. So my challenge to you is to take that time and then to put it in places, whether you have a sign that you hang in your office or a little note card that you put in your car, or something you put in your date book, if you have a bracelet, if you have a coffee mug, if you write it on your mirror in your bathroom. But please keep that in front of you because truly you just don't know what that word's going to do and how it's going to support you and how much you might need that word throughout the year. Because for me, the faith that I've had to take one step at a time this year has been truly powerful. And really, it's making the decision one step at a time. What is the best decision right now? What's the next best decision? So keep that in mind and have faith that everything is going to work out exactly the way it's supposed to. So good luck, everybody, with your word. And I can't wait to hear from many of you what your word of the year is going to be.